Hey, Soccer in the South with Wolfman Jeff coming at you. How you doing? Just finished watching the Wolves at St. James Park taking on Newcastle. Was very concerned. The news yesterday was very dire that in practice that Bali had broken his ankle, and it's we're talking his could be out maybe 4 months, possibly the rest of the season. This is tragic. We're already a little light. Bennett is still not available, and so that really hurts us on our defense, which we have a very strong defense, but when you don't have Bali, you don't have Bennett, it gets a bit thinner. Nuno put in, I think, the best side he could, putting in Saiz and Dendonka in the back, which they are more than capable. But what happens when he does that is it does increase the chances of other sides turning our midfielders around. Now, Newcastle did not play that way. If it had been another side, they may have just turned us around. Newcastle plays a lot like we do, and they love to get on the break and react and move very quickly. So it was interesting to watch, to see our opposite, our bizarro selves playing against ourselves, and Newcastle started off pretty well. I have to say, the very first few minutes, Wolves looked the most likely, but then about 20 minutes in, it was Newcastle, and they took the driver's seat. They end up getting in there, and they got the first goal. We generally score more in the second half, so I wasn't overly concerned, and Newcastle usually does not score in the second half. So that we had that going for us. Johnny on the spot came in with a beautiful goal, just knocked it right in there. We had a lot of other chances, just a lot of, well, unlucky. And Newcastle also, they were on the ball. They were wanting to win. Then they got a red card, Newcastle did, and they were down to 10 men. We had like 10 minutes left. We should have won that. At that point, when they were down to 10 men, we should have taken advantage. And we had more chances, and they just couldn't connect. And our side's a bit weaker than it had been. We already have a small side considering all the places that we're playing. We have some great players. We just don't have a lot of them. And so what was the quote that Bilbo said to Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings, that he feels stretched like butter spread over too much bread? And kind of felt that way today. Nuno just, I think he played his cards the best he can. He just wasn't holding as many cards as he's used to. And so as disappointing as it kind of feels getting just the 1 point when we're hoping for the 3, considering going into it how many injuries we had, especially with Bali out. Yesterday, I was dreading that we may have a loss. So when I weigh that in, I'm feeling a little better. We got to move forward. Hopefully Bennett will be back. We've got a very interesting cup match this week. We are playing against Villa. And I've met some Villa fans in Chattanooga, so maybe I'll try to talk to them this week. Hey, thank you for watching. Let us know of your thoughts. What did you think of the Johnny goal? Who do you think maybe could have made a difference in this match? When I looked down on there, I couldn't see a lot that could have really added. Share your thoughts, hit like, and subscribe. This is Wolfman Jeff coming at you. Hey, this is Soccer in the South with Wolfman Jeff coming at you. How you guys doing? Just finished watching the draw against Newcastle. We were at St. James Park. We've had some success. Ew.